Alright, so today I'm going to be showing you guys the Lionheart Honor Blade, which was obtained during the homecoming celebration in Spiral Knights. And we'll go ahead and take a closer look at it. And the first thing we see is the blade is quite long, and it has a little yellow streak going through the center of it. And in the guard area, it looks like there's a vanguard crest. Now the sword looks almost identical in model shape to the leviathan blade, because of that middle line and the sword's length and the place where the vanguard crest would have been. But we'll touch on that a little bit later. Now the Lionheart Honor Blade's basic attack consists of 3 swipes, with each swipe propelling you forward. And for the charge attack, you just charge with the weapon at your side, and when you release it, you spin in a 360-degree swipe that knocks back any enemies that are around you. So it's great for keeping enemies at bay. Now the Leviathan Blade also has that basic 3-swipe attack, and its charge attack is also the same, which you'll see here in a second. And now I'll take a look at some of the key points about the Lionheart Honor Blade. So there's the Lionheart Honor Blade again, and the Lionheart Honor Blade deals normal damage, which I'll elaborate on a little bit later. The blade is also basically a reskin of the Leviathan Blade, which we have seen. And the blade was only obtainable during the homecoming celebration in Spiral Knights, so it's a special event weapon. Now, because the blade deals normal damage, I'm going to roll the clip where I explain damage in Spiral Knights. Now as you see on the left, we're dealing those gray damage numbers, and that means that we're dealing horrible damage to the monster, and that means that we're using a weapon that the monster is really resistant against. In the middle, with those blue numbers, that means that we're dealing average damage, which means that we're using a weapon that the monster is kinda neutral towards. And on the right, with those brown numbers, we're dealing great damage, which means that we're using a weapon that the monster is really weak against. And because the Lionheart Honor Blade deals the normal damage type, we'll always deal average damage to monsters. So that means we'll never be able to deal the great damage, but we'll never have to worry about dealing the horrible damage either. Now as a case in point, I'm going to be testing this blade against the Slags in Firestorm Citadel, and we dealt a 193, 193, 241 combo, and with our charge attack, we dealt 355 damage to each Slag that we hit. And when I used a Leviathan Blade in the same situation, I still dealt 193, 193, 241 in a combo, and the charge attack still did the 355 damage to each Slag that it hit. Now you're probably wondering, why is he focusing so much on the similarity between the Leviathan Blade and the Lionheart Honor Blade? And that's because I just wanted to show you guys that 3 Rings didn't hand out an all-new weapon to players during this event. So you don't need to get mad if you didn't get this weapon. It's just basically a reskin of the Leviathan Blade. Now if you did get this weapon and you already have a Leviathan Blade, that's good news for you, because you can sell your Leviathan Blade for 30,000 crowns and keep the identical Lionheart Honor Blade. Now if you're wondering how people got this blade, they got it by logging in during the Spiral Knights homecoming event that lasted from November 15th to November 20th. And if you logged in during that time period and you were level 10, then you instantly got the Lionheart Honor Blade. So, thank you for watching, have a great day, and I'll see you in Spiral Knights.